Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about personification. So we're going to go further into our unit about figurative language, but today we're going to focus on personification. You've already focused on similes and metaphors, onomatopoeia, and alliteration. So today we're going to work with figurative language. We're going to focus on personification. After this instructional video, later in your thing link, you're going to be creating a hyperdoc, and you're going to be filling that out. You're also going to be experiencing a virtual reality experience where you're also going to be writing some figurative language and some personification. And then eventually you're going to keep practicing this so that you are prepared to take the quiz that is at the end of the thing link. Today we are going to talk about personification. So we're going to continue on with our poetry unit, but today we're going to focus on personification. So can someone tell me what is personification? That's yes.
It's giving an object human emotions.
Yes, so giving something that is not alive human emotions. So can someone give me an example of that? Something that's not living, but we're giving it human qualities. What are some human qualities?
Joy.
Joy, okay, all right. What am I doing?
Dancing.
I'm dancing. So can something that's not living dance?
No.
No.
If they try hard enough.
All right. If they try hard enough, okay, all right. So can someone give me an example of personification?
The sky cried tears of joy.
That is a really, really good example. So when we use personification, we're giving human-like qualities to something that's not living. So let's take a look at some of these examples. So the sun kissed my cheek. Is that personification?
Yes.
Why?
Because the sun can't kiss your cheek. And then if it did, that would hurt.
That would hurt because the sun is hot and it would burn. So the sun is not living. So that is why that is an example of personification. What about the next one? He has a heart of gold.
No.
Why is that not personification?
Because he is a human.
He is a human. Okay. Do we know what literary device this example is? He has a heart of gold.
It's the one without like or as.
Yep, it doesn't use like or as, but it's comparing his heart and gold. So what literary device is that?
Is it a metaphor?
That is a metaphor. Very good. So our next example is the trees danced in the wind. Is that an example of personification?
Yes.
Why?
Because trees can't dance.
Trees can't dance, but their leaves can, and they're not living. So that would also be an example of personification because a tree is not living. Actually, I think a tree is living, but they don't have human qualities. So that would make it an example of personification. So can someone give me another example of personification?
The sun smiled on me.
Okay, all right, why is that personification?
Because the sun isn't a person, so it can't smile.
Very good. So the sun is a non-living object, and using smile, which is a human quality, makes that an example of personification. So thank you all for your participation with personification today. So we're going to continue this on in our figurative language unit.